Welcome to another game of Full of Game with your boy Papi Don.
Rex.
Like and subscribe. Make sure that you click that button and do what you got to do. What's your name?
Samela.
Tamela?
Yes.
What's your name?
Miranda.
Let's start it off. Where you from?
I'm from LA.
You're born and raised here?
Yes.
How old are you?
25.
You're only 25 years old?
I just turned 25 in July.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Salute to you.
Cancer gang.
You born in 98.
Yes.
Young ting. You?
I'm from Alabama.
You from where?
I'm in the building.
Alabama.
From the in the
All the
building.
way to LA.
Yeah.
Really? What you
Yes.
doing all the way out here in LA?
I got stationed here in the military, and I just decided to stay.
You
The military.
Hey, you
Yeah.
in the military?
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow, how long you in the military for?
for 8 years.
8 years? No, hold on, because a lot of women will say they did something, but you did that for 8 years?
Yeah.
How was that experience?
It was definitely different. I feel like it just forced me to grow up faster. That's about it. Because I went when I was 17,
You went when you were young, right out of high school,
3 days after.
right after graduation.
Yeah.
Did
That's
you want to go?
Yeah. Yeah.
We weren't at
Most
war at the
definitely.
time, were we?
No.
So you literally chose to do that.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that choice?
I'm very glad that I made that choice.
Proud.
It definitely ended up being a catalyst for me to just do bigger and better things.
I think it shapes women. Women who
Yeah.
choose to be in the military. It's one thing because most women will go and do like 3 years.
Yeah.
The fact that you was able to continue for 8 years says a lot about your character. Not a lot of women can do it that long. Did you try to do anything else outside when you went to the military?
Well, when I got out of the military, I did go to LA Police Academy.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
Police, huh?
Are we on a roll with these bro? You tried to go to the police. You say you tried. What does that mean that you tried?
Well, I went, I passed all the tests, I started training. Then about 3 weeks in, I was talking to my mom about it, and she was just not feeling it.
Why she
Like,
wasn't feeling it though?
Well, because the way that it was going for me, they wanted me to work in the undercover department. Like
Undercover
basically,
is
yeah.
crazy.
So
Crazy.
yeah. So
And she bad. Crazy.
Damn.
She was getting niggas booked.
How did
Yeah.
you feel about it though? Did you want to go undercover or it was like,
No, not really, but just because I have a lot of tattoos and obviously I'm black, they just like automatically were like, okay, this is what's gonna fit the best for you.
They
you
told
know?
you that in the academy?
I mean, they didn't say that specifically, but they
You
were
know
just
that
like,
they was
you're a good
insinuating.
fit. You know
That's
what I
actually
mean?
usually what, and that's rare.
Yeah.
That's for sure. My family's all police in that. So
Yeah.
for them to tell you that in the academy, just to even suggest that, that's
Yeah.
exactly what they would do that. Because you're a voluptuous woman, a young black girl with tattoos, with that type of background, you probably would have got men and people caught up. But it is a dangerous field because it's not like, New York's one thing, Chicago's another. To be undercover in L.A.?
Yeah, my
You
mom,
mean
she
LA
wasn't
or
messing with
Alabama,
that.
though?
In
So mom
LA,
said no.
LAPD.
LA? Oh yeah, it would have got
I have
serious
a
for you.
question. How was
Yeah.
it like being like a woman in the military?
It was really hard. I feel like there's a lot of things that do go on in the military
Yeah.
that people don't like to talk about, and they
Yeah.
usually like to sweep it under the rug.
Yeah.
Really?
But I
People
will-
say that.
Did you
Yeah.
ever have to shoot somebody though?
Did I have to shoot somebody?
Yeah.
No, I didn't ever have to shoot anybody,
nah.
but I did have to do a domestic type of situation in which I was originally stationed in Palm Springs, but my duty station ended up getting changed to San Diego because there was I got assaulted by this dude who was over me in the military.
You got assaulted by somebody in the
So what you
military?
mean?
Yeah.
Explain.
What?
You want me to explain?
Yes.
How
do you know this?
The fuck happened?
Okay, so basically in the military they have this thing called mandatory fun, which is like they make everybody hang out with each other, like build camaraderie
Yeah, so you
and
can
stuff like
build a
that.
relationship.
Yeah, build relationships. So, everybody started drinking. Make a long story short, my sergeant got drunk and he threw me over his shoulder, and we were in the neighborhood that he lived in, and he's like, I'm about to take you home and eat your pussy.
What?
Oh, so he had a little too much
he
fun.
got
Too much.
Mandatory fun. It's too much fun. How you mandatory make people have fun?
Sergeant,
And then your
Yeah, he's my
sergeant is
sergeant.
crazy.
He's my
Mandatory
sergeant.
That
fun
mean
is
he was
crazy.
watching you the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mandatory fun is crazy.
super
My
Yeah.
son tried to have fun. Now this is disrespectful. I'm
front of
asking
everybody.
about what year in the military was it when that happened to you?
That was about 2015.
But how many years had you already been in the military?
I had already been in for 2 years.
And after that experience, you still went on for 6 more?
Yeah, so basically, I try to report it up the chain of command, and like I just told y'all, they try to sweep stuff under the rug a lot. So they were like, "Okay, we gonna take care of it," but I would go to work on Monday and nothing would happen. And then he started really being weird.
So you still had to see him after
I still
you
had to
already
see him.
reported?
did he ever
Yes.
apologize or anything?
Well, no, not really. When we got back to work on Monday after I reported it to the chain of command, they just pretended like nothing happened, basically. And I was a warehouse worker, and he worked in the office, and he would tell me like, "Oh, come up here and help me file these papers." And I'm like, "I'm a 51. I'm not supposed to be in the office. I drive the forklift. Like, why are you bothering me?" Yes, I had to listen to him. So I just eventually got fed up, and I just jumped the whole chain of command and went straight to the CO. And I was like, "This is what happened." And they told me, "Go to your room, pack your bags. We sending you to San Diego." And that was that.
But you know what I want to say though? The fact that you could go through that as a woman and see that after you reported that and nothing was done about it, for you to still continue that, it says a lot about how strong you are. I'm not going to use race or color in that. It's just you as a woman I have much more respect for, because to go through that and then spend 6 years after that takes a strong woman. And I salute you for that, because my mother's in law enforcement.
Oh, yeah?
And she dealt with that. Harassment from inmates. My mom was a CO in the all men's jail. So she dealt with constant men threatening to rape her, constant, COs or other men not respecting her. My mom used to be in control of all men in a unit and one woman by herself with no gun. So when
No
I
gun?
no gun.
Ooh.
You're a CO. You're not allowed to
can't have a
have.
gun
You
to
might.
make-
You don't
They'll
even have
take
a
that
stick or anything. They'll take that shit. So he's been in jail. He'll tell you that. So that's something rough. And the fact that you could go through that with sexual harassment, report it, and still stand and go through that and then complete it says a lot about your character as a woman. So that
Strong black woman, yeah.
that's amazing.
Told you for that.
Now, youngin,
25.
25.
I didn't know you were 25.
Hold on. Did you guys say your age?
No.
I'll say my age.
How old are you? Oh, that's actually how old are
I'll
you?
say my
29.
age.
You're 29.
Yeah.
I'm
When's
29
your
too.
birthday?
July 27th.
Okay.
Leo gang.
Oh.
Oh, you're a Leo?
Yeah, she
Yeah.
a Leo.
So
Leo
everybody
gang.
in
The
there-
first days, I'm in the first couple of
Everybody
days.
here in their 20s. 29, 29,
I'm a Leo
25.
too.
Wow, we don't need to do my age, but that's 35.
Nah, but we ain't, you real mature for your age though.
But we got
Yeah.
a big age gap. 10. So you're 98, baby. July. Younger than my youngest brother. But what's funny is, though, I would love to know about your generation. So tell us where you're from, LA.
LA. I grew up like in the San Fernando Valley.
Oh, okay.
But
San
then my
Fernando.
dad was very like protective over us. So like he moved us to like this small town called Agua Dulce, which is by like Santa Clarita area kind of. And yeah, I grew up there, no Wi-Fi.
No
Wait,
Wi-Fi.
No Wi-Fi is
Oh my
crazy.
God.
The Wi-Fi is crazy.
No Wi-Fi, feeding the chickens, hearing the roosters, waking up to the roosters, like
Like country.
Wait, say
country
where
Like
life.
Alabama
was
type
that
shit.
at?
Okay, that's like
in
country.
Acton, like Agua Dulce area.
So you was
out the
raised
way.
country fed.
Yes, riding dirt bikes.
Good woman, good woman.
fucking- Yes, I fucking loved
Yeah.
it. I loved it.
That's
I'll
what's
say
up.
this because we've known each other for a couple years. I'll tell you how. I think I first met her in 2019. I had through really was a going away party. I was on trial. I just wanted to have a party before I went away to jail, so I used it as a 4th of July party. And you were the bartender. Somebody,
yeah.
a model agency hired her to do it. And she was a great bartender. She kept up all night. We even
That
had
was my
extra.
first time bartending. He was
It
like, "You wanna
was?
bartend?" I was like, sure.
And she did a great job of it. She kept the party, everybody drunk. I even had bottles left over. And I met her there, and I followed her since 4 years. But I will say, I've never heard nothing about you.
Yeah.
I want to
You
say
only
that.
heard good
Yeah.
things.
I've only heard good
I
things.
met her too. I met you. I think it was 2018, 2019 when I first moved out here. I was doing a music video. Remember?
Yeah.
And we cast her for the music video. And she was in it, and it went. It was lit. Like,
It was lit,
You was
yeah.
definitely a
Yeah.
good looking in. I was like, I appreciate you for that. Everybody was
Yeah.
like, who's that curly head joint? I'm like, that's Miranda.
That's your natural. Is that your natural curly hair?
Yes, it is.
That's all you.
That's all me.
That whole head top.
Yeah. I've literally had girls pull on my hair before.
Damn,
I'm not gonna
just
lie.
to see?
No, like just
That's
standing
OD.
somewhere and then they'll just walk past me and yank my shit. I'll be like,
What?
They trying to see if it's
Yeah,
a wig
they
or
trying to
something.
see,
Yeah,
yeah.
like,
I'll be like, I'm
yeah, that's
What's
what-
your nationality?
Mexicana.
Mexicana.
Wait, you're 100% Mexican?
Yes.
Mom and dad.
Yes.
I'm not gonna try to hype you. I've always thought you're a beautiful woman. You look like a young Selena.
Young Selena.
Yeah,
That's your
Selena.
hair. You have morena hair,
Yes.
which is beautiful. You have morena curly. Well, actually,
My
you just
dad's
have
side,
a
it's all curly.
all curly.
My aunt's hair
Are
is
they
pinker
dark
than
skin?
mine.
Are they? Because you know, like the brown skin Mexicans.
They're not like super brown, but they're like a little darker than me. Not too.
Because that's crazy. You got that 80s hairstyle. You got that
Everyone
hairstyle
calls
that
me
just have in the
Gina.
movies.
Yo, chill.
I might as well change my name to Gina. I
Yeah, I'm
swear to
fucking
God.
crying.
I'm like, okay.
You do look like Gina from
Everyone's
Martin.
like, you know what you look like? I'm just like,
stupid,
Gina from Scarface, yes or no?
Oh, and Gina from Scarface. That's even better. That's
This
exactly
nigga said
how
Martin.
Yeah, he said Lamar. This nigga is stupid.
Because she looked like Gina from Martin.
Yo, I know exactly what you're talking about, Scarface. I was crying. I heard it, but I was
She can pass for
like,
both of them. She can pass for both of them. That's crazy. Oh, it's the eyes, Chico. That's what I remember.
Yeah.
So you've been modeling for so many years, correct?
Yeah.
Here's my biggest question I want to lead into for both of you. Love. Does it exist?
Yes.
I like the sigh, and I like that answer. Let's go one by one. Why you say yes?
Because God is love. So
was a good
obviously, I mean, it's like
Say it
a
one more
rhetorical
time.
question. God is love.
God is love.
Yeah.
So you believe in love because of the praise of above.
Yeah, of course.
So that means I want to ask you a woman like you, exes. Everybody has exes, right?
Mm-hmm.
You must be the type of girl that you wish your ex is the best.
Yeah. I wish all my exes the best.
Because for a girl to say God is
yeah,
love,
God,
and she
yeah,
still
love.
believes in love, which means organically you don't have hard feelings for anybody that you've dealt with in your life.
No.
You have any kids?
No.
Oh, so you really happy in life?
Yeah.
No
She
kids.
really happy in life.
No, she ain't got no. You're 29, no kids,
Yeah, that's
beautiful
good.
black
That's-
woman.
I'm friends with all my exes.
Those are the most dangerous women in the world. Women with no kids. That are
Definitely
like,
the most
let me tell you
dangerous.
something. Let me tell you without her telling me, I've never met this woman a day in my life. All her exes are gonna watch this. All of them are gonna smile at this, and all of them are still on her. She's still friends. Women like that, because I got some in my life, are the most toxic good women. And the word toxic is so used like it's bad. I don't mean toxic, poisonous. Like they wrap you around them. I don't mean toxic in a bad way. Your exes must adore you.
Yeah. I mean, you say toxic. I say intoxicating.
Yes! Oh my God! Let me tell you something crazy. I was just with a woman. I was just with a girl, and she corrected me on that and said, "We're not toxic. We're intoxicated with each other." And that is the truth. You intoxicate your exes. You just ended on great terms. For you to be 29 with no kids, beautiful black woman living in LA, says a lot about your character, and that's crazy to me. So, when you say love because of God, you still believe in one day that you can be with somebody and be in love.
Yeah, I do believe that.
Marriage?
Yeah, of course.
I want to go to you because you're 25 and you're a whole different generation. Y'all in the same
different
generation,
generation.
but
Yeah.
yours is a little crazy.
Younger.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask you,
I
love.
think about it every day.
Love.
Love is there because I have so much to give. And honestly, I do feel like there's someone out there for me. I do have my standards much more higher than I did when I was
Younger.
I must have mentioned
Yeah.
you must have been 20, 21.
21,
ago.
yeah.
You're
When I
25.
tell
You
you,
still
like,
gonna go through
just
it
these
though.
past few months, my mindset has just completely shifted. Ever since I turned 25, it just hit me.
Yeah.
I don't know what, it just hit me.
You get
I was
older and
like,
older, you get mature,
Yeah.
smarter, you
I
start
wish I was
learning.
that age.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So let me ask y'all this though: how is dating in LA?
You don't.
Why though? Elaborate. Tell them why. Like
Because honestly, it is what everyone says it is. Like, everyone just
bad.
doesn't have, like, no loyalty. Everyone just... It's for
Explain it.
everyone.
Talk to them. They
No,
want to know
like,
because
it's
for the
so
people out
hard-
there that's not
it's
from
so
LA, they don't
hard
know.
for me to
I
just
mean?
trust someone.
Yeah.
And, like, I was dealing with... I don't really want to talk about no exes or anything.
Don't say no names, but
You don't
gotta
you had
say
dated
names, but
somebody
you know,
that lived
give
in
give
LA.
some
But
advice to somebody that need it.
I've known this guy for, like, so long, and, like, he's put me through so much, and we were intoxicated, whatever.
Yeah.
And, like, it's like he just keeps painting the same story to me, and it's like you just constantly keep believing it, but you just hear so many
Yeah, you in
different
love.
things. Yeah, and it's
That's
like,
toxic,
That's love.
actually. That's the
it's
bad
just
toxic.
so toxic, and it's like you get to a point where it's just like, just keep it real with me, you know what I mean? Like, so we can just both
So you
move
rather
forward.
God tell you the real
Yes,
and you go with it, or
100%.
you rather he just
No, I'd rather be hurt. It's only
Okay.
gonna hurt for like a month.
So
yeah,
I
you
like
rather
that.
keep it
Good.
real. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
like allow me to just
I'm
move
big.
on
Yeah,
from that.
I'm big. We were just talking about that last episode. Like,
So if a
keep it
man
real
tells
with
you the truth, right? You talk to a man. He tells you, "Look, I'm not looking for love." What's your answer to that?
I've dated a guy who told me that before.
And you kept it in.
And you
was-
respected
and
it.
it fucked me up. No, I dated him.
You dated
I
him
fucked
too?
up.
Yeah.
Yes, he was calling
You
me.
caught feelings?
But you,
Yes.
Yo, wait. Tell the truth. You
Wait,
caught
did
feelings.
he tell you at the beginning or after you already had feelings for him?
We both gonna talk about this.
He
'cause
told
you
me.
both would too.
He told me he didn't want a girl.
oh,
But On the second date, he introduced me to his entire family.
Niggas love doing that.
Yeah, it's too confusing.
I love this. Wait, but he told you before you met him, right? Yes or no?
He told her, but his actions didn't match up with his words.
He's trying to wife
Confusion.
No, he was calling me his girl to everyone. Introduced me to his mother, his father, his grandma was buying me bracelets. Like,
whoa!
No,
he treating you like wifey.
everyone, it was wifey. Yeah. But to him, closed doors. I was.
Wait, no. I want the truth. I love this.
Damn.
He told you beforehand what it was, correct?
Yes.
Be honest with you.
Yes,
I love this shit. This combo was fire.
It was my fault. I put myself
He really said that on
At least you kept it real. Because he kept it real with you, but you caught
it's called love bombing. Love bombing.
But he love bombed you and he gave you mixed signals.
Yeah,
he gave you mixed signles, which led you to be confused.
And he was like, at first I thought he was gay because I was just like, okay, you're
what?
No, because I was like so confused. Like, how are you telling me that you like me so much, but don't want a relationship, but yet to your entire family you're telling me.
Right, so it's like you a cover up.
Like he know you're the right fit to show.
Cover up.
Yeah, like he know he's the right fit to show. He like, yo, she's the, and he's showing the family so they can know. And then it's like, deep down, like, man, listen. But you know why he was doing that? I'm be real with you, because he wanted a piece of the cake, but he still wanted, I mean, something on the side. Probably was talking to multiple women.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
I
for sure. But he was being real with you though. So it's like,
he was.
Well, let me ask you this: he can spin the block. Look at me. Look at me. Or maybe y'all didn't end. Did y'all
at
end
this
well?
point in my life where I'm at now, negative.
Is it because y'all ended bad?
But he has before.
Oh yeah.
That's the real answer. I like that.
He has.
At least you're honest. He did.
I am honest.
It's just he reached his limits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I like that.
You had to move on type shit to grow.
I'm gonna tell you
I'm
why.
not gonna say why he can't no more, because then that's just gonna give it away.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, well, the same reason he told you. Love bombing is what I do. Even if you're just a mistress, even if we're having an affair, even if you're my ting, I'm gonna be honest this episode. Even yes, love it. No matter what you are in my life. First of all, I don't sleep with hoes.
No, I be doing the same thing.
When you're in my possession, you're everything to me. Yeah. If my mother calls me, I'm gonna put you on FaceTime. If I'm going,
what's your sign? Sorry, Tim.
I'm a Virgo.
I love Virgo.
But why do you love bum women if you know like you're not on that type of timing?
Because I think that the only way to treat a woman is to treat her with love.
You can treat her with love without love bombing her though.
What's your sign?
You gotta just treat her good.
I like that.
Anyone.
You are right, but it's in my nature to treat a girl like a princess because of my mother.
I think you
right.
said Leo, yeah.
My mother has always taught me that any girl that you're with, you need to treat them with love, care, and respect.
How I was raised, so.
Right.
I think I love bomb because the truth is, because men are gonna lie. I want her to be obsessed with me, and I want to lower the amount of other men that I gotta compete with.
Right, but if you know that you don't want a relationship or you don't want anything serious, what would be the purpose of wanting her to be obsessed with you?
We keep it real though.
I know, I get that, but my question is, if you know you don't want a serious relationship, what would be the purpose of making a woman obsessed with you if you know you don't want to take her serious?
What if later on she changes my mind and make me want a serious relationship?
But are you saying that she has to wait for you to be ready?
I mean, some men. That's how. Look, I'm gonna tell you from a man's perspective. Listen. I'm gonna tell you from a man's perspective. He's just trying to tell you the truth from the beginning, but he don't know. Later, he could fall for you and want to take it there, and maybe it might be too late. But that's why men do that. You know what I mean? Because
so they do that so they can have
weighing their options the same way ladies do it. Y'all do it.
So basically what you're saying is you want to keep that door unlocked just in case maybe down the road later you might.
Yeah.
I do it purely because I want to control a woman's mind. I want to I want to run it back with her. I want every woman that's in my life to fall in love with me. I think that private time with a woman, my life is very private. Mm-hmm. When I spend time with a woman, it's very intimate. Our conversations, what we do, everything that we're going to do, I'm going to give her my whole attention. Right. Because I think women are artwork. I think women are trophies. I'm never disrespectful. I don't want to have a one-night stand. I think that every woman I have an interaction with should feel love from me. Because I think that as humans, we are an extension of energy for life. Right. I want every time that she thinks about me to think about happiness. I want her to forget every bad time that we had because it's going to be so few. I want her to always remember me as being a respectful, loving man. Even if I get caught with multiple women, even when she spits in my face, even when she yells at me and calls me a motherfucker, even when they show up at my house, even when they catch me with women, even when they go and other girls post me on their story, even when they catch me in relationships, even when they catch me and I have kids, it doesn't matter. I'm going to treat every woman like she's the only girl in the world. Why?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Because
why?
I'm going to be honest with you. I want to control her. And I want to be able to chase you. I want you to leave me. And I want you to get a new boyfriend. And I want him when y'all break. A new
boyfriend's crazy.
I
A lot of guys be like, okay, once you like.
I want competition.
Get a new boyfriend, they don't care about you no more.
I want competition.
Oh, he want competition.
Yeah, I want it. I don't give a fuck. Everybody's gonna do it regardless.
Exactly.
Go get another man. I'm gonna knock him out the fucking park. I'm gonna chase you down. I don't care. I wait my turn.
So do you believe in marriage?
Of course you do.
I've been married. I was just married. My ex-wife was the love of my life. This is a woman I love the most. I loved her so deeply. I did everything for her. Even at the end of our relationship, I gave her everything I've ever owned. My house, my furniture, and everything. The cars, everything.
You did.
Honestly,
I saw him do it.
Yeah, you should.
Marriage is amazing. We broke up. She has my daughter. She deserves the world. I hope that she does everything right. Unfortunately, I'm a greedy man. We didn't break up for no infidelity. We broke up because we were two opposites growing apart. I do believe in marriage. At this point in my life, I'm done. I have 4 children with 4 women, and I was just married. I don't believe in marriage for my personal self. I believe I'm meant to just be everybody's unk and everybody's happiness. Passing. I'm supposed to be the energy in your life that you think about when you and your husband are going to have arguments. I already tried my love, but I do believe in marriage. I don't believe in it for
Still
me.
someone out
Right,
there
but
for
you still believe in
find-
the institution of marriage.
100%.
But you just feel like you outgrew that
Right
chapter.
now, where he at, he don't feel like that.
No,
But
it's
later
I'll,
down
yeah,
the line, 5 more years, you
well,
going.
no, not 5.
Yeah.
I'm not that old.
5 more years,
Five
he
more
gonna
years.
be ready to
When I'm 48, I'm
Five
look
more
for a life
years.
survival partner.
He gonna be ready.
Life survival partner?
Yes.
5 more years, he gonna be ready.
You know, but like later on, but I do believe in love, and love is the most magical thing, and that's what I want to know about today's women, especially someone as young as you.
Let me ask y'all that. Let me ask y'all this: what type of men do you girls like? What are y'all into? What do y'all want?
Lie.
Someone who makes me laugh. Like, I've like just looking back, the guys who've made me laugh, I was just so happy around that time.
Yeah.
Like I would just enjoy being around them.
So you like the goofy type, fun,
yes, spontaneous,
charisma. Yeah.
Like, let's go here today. Like, make the plans. Like, take
Spontaneous for
initiative.
sure, yeah.
Like, I love that. I
like
love
a
that.
fire. Let's
shit.
take a trip right now. We
Yes,
out.
yes,
Okay.
I'm ready.
Yeah, what about
Even
you?
if I'm not ready, I'm ready.
What about you, Nikki?
I feel like I like guys that, like she said, are charismatic, but at the same time, I like men that are passionate. And I like
Like
men.
romantic stuff.
Yeah, not only when it comes to romance, but just passionate in general, like with whatever he is passionate about, if that makes sense.
So are you the type of girl that's gonna help a person with something they're passionate with, like their goals or
Yes,
ambitions or-
yes. So with me being in the military, I'm very goal oriented, and I feel as if I am to have a life partner or a man that I'm with, I would like for him to be as passionate as I am about the things that I'm passionate about. So
Okay, let's talk about this real quick. Do you feel like in a relationship, if you're in a relationship for 2-3 years and y'all live together, do you feel like y'all should go 50-50? Or he's supposed to just take care of everything?
well, I like to use my own parents as the model for what I look for in my life. My mother and my father were married, yes. My father, he took care of all the main household bills, and my mom, she did work too, but the way that they had it was that my father took care of all the main household bills, and my mom took care of everything for the kids. So like if we wanted toys, food, whatever, or we did like extracurricular activities at school, stuff like that, like she would pay for that. But my father maintained the household.
I'm the opposite. Like, my dad
Tell me.
took care of everything, and my mom was just a stay-at-home mom, making sure that we were okay, taking us to and from school, picking us up, staying hours after school if I had to stay, like, because we lived in the middle of nowhere. So it was like, growing up,
So
I
he
saw,
took care of all the bills and mom took care of home.
Yes,
Yeah.
I believe in that too.
Even now, like, my dad always told me, like, the other day I saw his friend at the restaurant. He was like, did he take care of the bill? And I was like, no. He was like, fucking cheap ass. And I was like, oh my God. Like, he's just very, like,
Yeah, they
that's
got
just,
to.
I don't know
I
if
feel
it's
like
a
that
Mexican
too. I
thing
feel like
or,
Yeah.
with the 50-50 situation, reality is some people, everybody's not rich. So if you're in a relationship with both y'all on 9 to 5, yeah, that 50-50 thing could work. But if You got money and you take care of everything. You got something good at home. She take care of the home. You take care of the bills as a man.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. What about you, Don? How you feel about it?
I'm gonna tell you something that's going crazy, especially for me and from everything I preached. Right? I've been married and I've been in every relationship. 50-50 is the most important thing. And what I'm about to say is gonna sound crazy. A man and a woman that are together should always remember that you need to build each other up. If you're in a relationship where you're just taking care of a woman, I'm gonna tell you the result of it. I've done it 6 times. You're never gonna be happy. Because I come home, I'm always gonna find something to be angry about. If I work, I pay the bills, put you in a mansion, I'll put you in a nice house, I'll put you in nice cars, and my house is dirty, I'm gonna have an attitude. Because I always have maids. So if my maid came Thursday, but my house is dirty by Saturday, and you give me an excuse about the kid, I'm gonna be agitated about it. Modern day women don't wanna do that. And there's nothing wrong with that, and I could understand that. I feel as though a man and a woman should build each other up. What you and your parents have is what me and what my mom and dad have. My dad paid the mortgage. My dad, his paycheck wasn't his. My mother might say, here's $100, motherfucker.
Right.
The rest is family. So his paid the bills, my mom's took care of the kids. That's all that's going to work today. Nothing else. If a man is taking care of you, he's cheating on you. If you are lying and laying up on the man, he's cheating on you. If your man buys you Chanel bags all the time, he's cheating on you. How do I know this? That's all I've ever done.
Tricking.
That's all I've ever done.
Right.
I bought him every Chanel bag, every designer bag I could afford, every Rolex I could afford. I did all of that, and I was never happy with none of those women.
But Don, let me ask you this. You don't feel like it was the woman you was choosing?
No, because it doesn't matter what woman you're with. Even if it's a girl that works her whole time, and she keeps her check to herself. Because when you get divorced, you don't get nothing from that woman. She needs to give it while y'all together. She needs to build it. And I know that's going to sound crazy. And people are going to say, well, what you preach, I'm telling you the truth from a man that was married. Your wife has to do something. Like you said, and here's the beauty of it. I'm going to take care of the bills. I'll pay the car note. I'll pay the house, the mortgage, and the insurance. Yeah. Take care of all the kids. Exactly. Financially and physically.
That's what my mom and dad did, and I felt like I really liked that because obviously, you know, my mom, she didn't have to work if she didn't want to, but my mom is like, she's like me. She's very goal oriented, and like she didn't want to just feel like she wasn't doing anything. So by the time all of us were in elementary school, she was already back getting her master's degree and doing everything that she wanted to do. So
mom and dad are still together?
Yeah, well, my mom is a widow because my dad passed away.
God bless him.
Yeah, but when he was here, it was like, you know, it was like a good balance. You know, he took care of everything that was like the main household things. You know, like you said, car note, insurance, mortgage, whatever. And she did the extra things. So it basically what I feel like it did was it made us feel like we had a good childhood. Like there was nothing that we ever wanted that we couldn't get because the bills are paid at home.
Daddy had the roof and the bills. Exactly. Mama had the
extracurricular activities.
Exactly.
Can I just say something going back to like my parents? Not once has my mom ever told me that my dad like cheated or anything like that. My dad was a very like, I love my dad. He was great growing up. Like it was nothing ever like on that type of time.
Yeah.
It was just more so like they were together for I think like 28 years and they kind of just like grew apart. Like it became.
Yeah, sometimes that happens.
It got to the point where
holy shit, they were together 28 years and said fuck it.
Sometimes that happens. They grow apart, people. It happens like that for sure.
But now he's remarried. He's a great dad to my 2 little sisters, and like he's the provider.
How's mommy doing though? Did she find someone else?
My mom.
Yeah.
She remarried.
Okay, so they both found some. Oh, okay.
And now she's.
But at least
dating again a little bit. But my mom's a relationship girl. Like she doesn't.
She's not hopping around. She's a relationship. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, like that's.
It happens like that sometimes. Sometimes you just.
I feel like she was just used to being in a relationship.
That's just not the one.
I mean, she was married for so long. I couldn't imagine trying to go back to the
single. 28 years is a long ass time. I'm 29.
I feel like I'm a relationship girl too. Yeah, like my whole life I was always in relationships. Like I got married when I was 19.
Oh, you've been married?
Yeah, I was married to a woman though.
Wait.
Hold on. Holy fucking lighter, huh? The light just turned over. Woman?
You married to a woman for how long?
For 2 years.
What light just came on?
Legally or?
Legally, yes.
Y'all went down to the courthouse
so you
in California.
gay. Yes, so I was together.
You like girl.
Cool, yeah.
So basically, I was with.
Shout out to the LGBT community. Shout out to y'all. I like that. I fuck with y'all.
Yeah.
Fuck with me.
Okay.
So y'all were together 2 years?
No, we weren't together for 2 years. I was together with her from 9th grade all the way until I was around like 22. So she was my high school sweetheart, basically.
When did you lose your virginity?
Wow.
When I was 23.
Hold on. 23 is crazy, nigga. Come on.
Hold on.
You dead serious? Put that on mommy.
On my mama.
My mama. Then the Alabama talk, man.
You lost your
Wait, so
virginity.
she waited for
Wait,
you?
to a girl or a guy?
No. Everybody, hold on.
I'm not talking
You
about.
lost your virginity at 23?
To a girl or a guy?
Oh, a guy to a man.
You waited till 23
Well, I was in a relationship since 9th grade. So
with a girl.
With a
You missed the
girl.
whole jock, older guy.
Wait, so you
I
were a
didn't-
virgin in your marriage?
She
you
didn't
wasn't
use
fucking a girl.
like any toys or anything. So yeah, basically.
No, when she was married to the
The girl.
Toy?
But y'all wasn't using toys.
No
She wasn't using
insertion.
the
No,
dildo, none of
no
that.
penetration.
What? So you was 23? You didn't feel the beauty of what
Wow.
life was?
I know once you got stroked though, you was like, whoa.
I don't like girls anymore.
Yo, nigga, once you got stroked,
I got it
it
now.
was nigga. Once you got stroked, I know it was over. You like, oh shit, what was I?
No, okay, so this is what the situation was. My ex-wife was she was a
on baby number
stud.
2 by then. Go
You was
ahead.
on baby number 2?
Almost.
Oh
Almost.
Lord.
Damn.
Well, my ex-wife, she was like what people call a stud, like she dressed like a guy,
Like a
da da
stud,
da.
yeah.
Yeah. So
No penetration
I found
is
out
crazy.
that she was sleeping with guys, and I was
get
like,
fucked.
yeah. So I
That's
was
crazy.
like, how I'm the bad bitch in a relationship, and you got a nigga before me? Like it just didn't sit right with
The
my
guys that was
spirit.
sleeping with her
around.
were curious. I don't care what nobody says.
Well,
Because she was a stud looking like a boy, right?
yeah,
Those
She got
are
dick
jailhouse
before
things.
you.
yes,
She
and
kept all that black beauty to herself.
Yeah,
And
so-
was using
Is
it to
she still gay to this day? Do you know?
I'm not sure.
out to
I
her.
blocked and deleted her.
She wasn't LGBT when they was together. She was bi.
Yeah,
The fact that y'all
she
did that is
fooled me.
crazy.
So
But once you got some dick, it was over.
well, I got my first boyfriend when I was 23. and I
How long?
lost my
Wait,
virginity
how
to
long
him.
did you make him wait till y'all did it? Tell the truth.
1 year.
What?
We was together
so
for 1 year.
24 or 22 to 23?
Are you
No,
sure
I
he's
got
not
a divorce
bi?
when I was 22, and I got a relationship with him when I was 22, and
But
then
you
we
made
had
him
sex
wait
when I was
a year
23.
changed your life.
You
Huh?
made him wait
Hold
a
on,
year?
hold on now.
Well, we were already
You
best
got
friends
some dick
already.
and it
So.
changed your life.
No.
he
No. He waited a year while with you.
That nigga was
guess
fucking.
so.
He's bi-curious.
No, I think he just had
That
like
nigga
other
was
girls.
fucking
He had other
no,
girls.
Don,
He was
Don.
having sex with other
that
girls.
nigga was fucking.
Yeah, he was having sex
That
with
he
other
was
girls.
holding on.
Pretty
He
sure
knew
he
that
was.
pussy was on the oh, that's a virgin right there. So he thinking at 23 you find a
A
virgin.
year?
We
No
don't find
disrespect.
those
I'm not
nowadays.
waiting past a
Yeah,
month.
for sure,
It's
for
insanity.
sure. But some, remember she was in Alabama. Man,
I
no
don't care,
fucking
that's
no, man. You
insanity.
already know, man. That's
You,
how
was you in Alabama when you had him? No.
Are you
in
right?
LA?
I was in
You
San
LA?
Diego. I was in San Diego.
You was in San
Look,
Diego.
wait, look at me. You bugging.
So
That was
Alabama
before-
didn't
you
even
know-
hit it.
hold up.
Okay, but you have to
Damn.
understand it took me time to get comfortable.
I like that.
You know
Are
what
you
I'm
still
saying?
like that, though? Is somebody
I'm
waiting a year?
still like that. Like
Nigga said
Man
he was
has to wait a
bi.
year.
I wouldn't
Because
say
he
a
waited.
year, but it takes me time to get comfortable because I'm not like on that level yet where I can just be comfortable busting it wide open every nigga I see outside. Like I'm not on that level yet. I still have to like,
Right now,
Hey,
you
brown
know,
skin.
like.
All right, so let me ask you though. I asked you 5 times.
What?
When you got dick down, did it change your life from what you was before? Did
I
it,
don't,
yes
I
or
don't
no?
think it changed my life.
Stop
I think
lying.
no. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I feel like I was a product of my environment. I grew up very sheltered. My mama didn't let me do nothing. My mama never let any men ever come around me or my sister. So I felt like I was just attracted to women because that's all that was around me. So when I
so
got
when you
older
got
and I got
something
into an
different-
environment and I was like, okay, I actually do like guys. I just didn't at that time because
But it
I
took
didn't
some
have any
dick
experience with them.
for you to see that you liked it.
No, not really.
Cabin right now.
It didn't take
That's
that.
crazy.
That wasn't
Yeah,
the
nah.
deciding factor. That wasn't the deciding factor.
All right, so Nikki, yeah, man. Sorry, that's good. Like
Okay.
it changed your life, but you know, it is what it is.
I mean,
Let
you
me-
can kind of say that, but at the same time, like I said, I feel like I was just a product of my environment. I grew up in an environment where there was no men around me, so I never.
Okay.
When I was going through puberty, I was only around girls. So obviously,
so you
that's
thought
kind of
that
like
was the way.
I thought that was the way. You know what I mean? So, but then when I got into the military, I got into an environment where I was around men and women, so I was able to further develop into who I truly am. That's the way I see it.
Okay, Miranda, when did you lose your virginity?
Jeez, you're not even gonna.
You gotta get that shit
age
Right away.
We just had to ask. What age? She was 23. What age you? Don't lie.
So I went
But
to
you're grown here.
I went to a Catholic high school.
Oh God, you was a Catholic school girl in LA.
You know what they say about
Don't lie.
Catholic girls.
No. Don't lie. I've been
Catholic girls
lying.
be
Don't
getting
lie.
mad.
How old were you when
Man.
you lost it?
First of all, you guys should know by now. I'm not gonna lie.
14 or 16.
None.
What?
I lost it
None. Nah.
once I graduated.
I believe you. I lost my virginity at 17. Almost.
How old was that though? 16, 17, 18?
Like 17 and a half, 18.
Okay. You lost at 18.
Me too.
23.
06 though. What,
I
Good
swore
girl.
up and down that I was gonna wait till marriage. Had this whole Catholic thing going on with my mom, but I met this super bad boy, and he was just
He took
like
it.
bad boys?
Turns you out.
I mean, ask y'all this though. Did y'all ever have y'all thought phases? Did y'all go through that yet?
I don't think I'm gonna have a thought phase, to be honest. It's just honestly, I feel like a thought phase is. I feel like it's about the way that you're
Everybody go
raised.
through a thought phase.
I'm not gonna
Let's
go
be
through
real
a
here.
thought phase
Let me
because
tell
I'm
you
not a
something
thought.
Went through a couple
I'm gonna
thought
say it in
phases.
front of this woman.
You a thought.
The most I believe
No, no,
you. You're
man.
respectful. But the most dangerous woman, I've said it before, and I will say it in front of a woman like you, is a woman that hasn't been through that. And
But
it's
why
not-
do you think a woman needs to go
Because
through a
if
thought
you've never been
phase?
through it, can you maneuver in a room full of wolves? I know you can, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying, can you
it
maneuver in a
doesn't
room full of wolves?
necessarily have to
Yeah,
be
I
a
can.
thought
I
phase
can.
either, like or phase either. It has to be.
What's
like,
the definition of a thought phase? To
Yeah,
y'all?
what is
just
that?
like outgrowing like an old you, like not being the whole innocent you, like just.
Perfect fucking answer from a good woman.
Talk that shit, Miranda.
Perfect answer. Doesn't mean you a thought. Doesn't mean you a heart or you a thought. Oh, like she said, live free.
Live free.
Have 2 boyfriends.
Yes.
Sleep with 2 guys in 1
Three.
week. And then
Whoa.
dump one of them and go on vacation with the other one and keep going. Do it. Live your life.
Right,
What I'll
but
say
I do
is-
feel like I'm living my life. But I feel like my life,
Fuck it.
I don't want to live like that. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, I get it. She
Yeah,
sat,
like
basically
my
she said
mother
she
and my
somehow
father
went
are
through it.
pastors, so it's like I
You know
grew up
what?
in
I
church
felt
and
that
like
vibe.
I have a very
No.
strong
I know
conviction.
his name, Pastor Crawford.
No, my father's name is Pastor
I knew
Nickerson.
it.
Nickerson?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But honestly, me personally, I just feel like I grew up in church. I've been in church my whole life. So when it comes to stuff like that, I'm so convicted. You know what I mean? Like I just have a certain
Well, that's
feeling.
good that
It
y'all
just
know how
doesn't
to
feel
move
right
in
to
LA,
me.
because you know LA is kind of it's crazy.
It's very shifty out here, honestly.
Shifty. That was a
It's
good
very
word.
Shifty.
Shifty.
Yeah.
No, let me tell you
I
something.
literally knew it.
I'm still gonna say it.
It's like dating in LA. It's like you find love of your life for 3 days and then I just move on like nothing
The
happened.
most dangerous
Like,
woman
For like,
is a woman that has never been through a stage where she's had freedom. Respect to the church. Respect to your
Yeah,
mother and
I mean, I
father.
feel very free though. I feel like I'm
Alright.
as free as a
I like
bird.
that option,
I'm
man.
free, but I have standards for
have
myself.
willpower.
I love that. As
Yeah,
a good
I
black
like he
queen.
said, I got willpower.
The number one thing I want to talk about right now, right? Do you have a problem getting men?
Do I have a problem getting men?
Yeah.
Men, yes.
No, a man is the easiest thing to get as a
Your
woman.
DMs are
That
through,
right.
through the roof, right?
Through the roof.
I seen you when you walked
She
in.
said through the roof.
I seen this girl when she walked in, and I looked at her Instagram when we just found. You got
Black
a very
queen, black
voluptuous
queen, black queen.
You got a fire body.
Thank you.
Top, bottom, abs,
And Latina
everything.
queen,
you got
Latina
a
queen.
body and a half, and I want to specify on that. And I want to talk
Specify.
about this raw, uncut. I'm no pre-done to this.
Okay.
You're a black woman.
Yeah.
You're beautiful.
Thank you.
You understand that? Gorgeous. And you just said you have no problem getting men. What I'm tired of hearing is black women complain about not getting men. And I will say this before you say anything, and then you can keep going and feed off of this. I have this theory that black, beautiful women have zero problems getting men. Because I'm pretty sure your DMs are from Indian men, white men, Asian men, black men, Hispanic men, a man, period.
All
Am I wrong?
races.
No, you're right. And I think that the women who complain about not being able to get men, I think it honestly steers down to your choices and what you would like tolerate and accept. I mean, they probably can get men, but it's probably just not the men that they think
She's
they
being
want.
Nice. It's you're fucking ugly. I'm gonna say it. Ugly black women have the loudest mouth. And again, I'm a black man. I can say that.
Yeah, you talking crazy.
Ugly Spanish girl doesn't complain. Ugly white girl doesn't complain. Ugly Asian doesn't complain. I'm tired of ugly black women with the loudest mouth. Men don't like it. I love black women.
Well, you know what I think it is? I think
I adore
it's
them.
social media has set like
I
these
eat you the first date.
I feel like
I'm
social
married.
media.
They're the hard. You're just
Hey.
the hardest to get. And I always tell men that because so many men want you. Look at your skin. Yeah, I am love bombing, but I'm telling the truth. Look at that skin. That is
She's not
chocolate.
playing no
Like,
more.
her chocolate is melting off her. That's chocolate skin. But a woman like this, and this is the truth. Beautiful
Melanin.
black women have the biggest option. You have all the black men after you, all the Spanish men. I just
Asian.
tired of the narrative of people telling me, or anybody like me, because I have 4 children, right?
Mm-hmm.
And 4 of my children, let's say 3 out of 4 of them, have no African American. They're from Spanish women.
Right.
One of them, believe it or not, is from a half black woman. She's half whatever, because I don't want to talk about her.
Yeah.
Half black.
Right.
I love black women. I just didn't end up having children with them because the black women that I were with were super gorgeous, had too many options. And I just wasn't number one. I always say this, a girl like you has more options than me, because before I could even talk to you, every drug dealer, every scammer, every cop, every veteran, every ball player, everybody goes after you.
How do you know how to contain yourself?
Exactly.
How do I know how to contain myself?
If you got
We're
all
gonna
these,
focus on your chocolate self.
these guys coming at you.
I feel like for me, I mean, like I said, a man is the easiest thing to get, but it's like, what do you want for yourself? I feel like living in LA, a lot of women get caught up in that game of like, oh, I'm gonna get a nigga this, da da da, I'm gonna get a nigga, give me this, give me that. But that's really not what it's about, because as a woman, you have to understand that time is continuously moving forward. So what you need to do is focus on your vision, your goal. What do you want for yourself? Just because every man is trying to get at you don't mean you have to give every man a chance that's trying to get at you. Like if you can, it's not hard to gauge what somebody's intentions is. So you just have to decide what you want for yourself and just have the willpower to stick to it, really.
I think black women like you are the hardest to get because you have the most options. You're sitting next to you're Mexican, right? You're sitting next to a fair skinned girl, right? And I'm telling you this intoxicating.
I'm glad we got the best of both worlds.
I would choose you. I would choose you over her.
Why?
Here's something crazy.
Latina,
you have too many options, and you're gonna make it harder for me to get. So I would try to go after her more longer. And this is all respect to both queens. They're not whores and not thot girls. You're not typical girls I've been around. I'm saying this respectfully. The only reason why I wouldn't go after this one is because you have the most options, like you said. I think black women are fucking gorgeous. Girls like you, I'd marry in 2 seconds. I'm just not about to wait as long as you want. And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong as you should. There's a long line of some men wait. I think it is worth the wait. It is. But I just wanted to prove a fact that I've always said this, and so many people are afraid to say this. I've seen when you walked in, and he showed me a page before you came. You're a very voluptuous, gorgeous chocolate woman. I'd lose my mind with you. But I say that to say this is that women like you have so many fucking options. I needed you to say that on camera to finally admit you don't have a problem getting a man. You said it yourself.
Yeah, it's the easiest thing to get, but it's like, what kind of man do you want? That's the real question.
So let me ask you. What kind of man do you want? Would you build with a man, or would you rather a rich man? And don't fucking sit there and lie.
So I'm gonna be truthful with you. I tried to do the building thing, and I'm not gonna do that no more. I'm not Barbara the builder. I'm not building shit. So
Build the bear.
I'm gonna edit it. I'll edit it. Ready for this? What about a man that already has his life together? But let's say you want shit. I'll give you the real shit. I already got my house. Well, I could get us a house. I already got my own place. I already got a nice car. I've already got my jewelry. I've already lived a life. Let's use myself as a person.
Okay.
I've done it all. I take care of all my kids. I take care of my family. I do it all. I got it all. When I say build is, you want to buy a house, the deposit might be, let's say 37. Let's just say it's 48,000. I come over 30. Are you willing to put up to 18?
Well, the thing is, I wouldn't have to put up anything because I'm a veteran and I get a VA home loan that I haven't used yet. So my first home loan.
So you take his 20 and add a VA loan to it, though, right?
Yeah, and it'll be 0% down.
Yeah. So
and he can put that towards the mortgage.
Damn! Hey, listen, guy, listen.
Yeah.
You're with it.
She a veteran. You better go get her.
Yeah, of course.
That's all I gotta say.
If my man is like, let's do this, you know, obviously I'm not gonna do that unless we're at least engaged at a minimum. Because I'm not gonna use my VA home loan with a man who is not committed to me. So
talk about it, Queen. But you are willing to build. You didn't.
Yes, I am.
You're willing to build with a man that's already built.
Yeah, but not from scratch though. Nah.
No, don't build from scratch. You know, so many people use that on the podcast. Fuck you guys at the bottom.
Fuck that.
Fuck you from scratch.
No.
Fuck you. Fuck you bum ass niggas.
Damn.
Fuck you.
All right, hold on. Time out. Let me ask you something.
What?
Why don't you want to build with a guy from the bottom? What if the guy from the bottom?
Fuck him from the bottom.
You want to know why? You want to know why?
Now, let me say something.
Okay.
What if the guy from the bottom, you met him right, he was up as fuck. You fall in love with him. He loses everything.
That's different. He's not
That's
from the bottom.
different. He's not from the bottom.
He could have came from the bottom.
No, but if he's up already, he's not from the scratch. If he's up already, it's not from scratch. It's not from scratch. Okay, go ahead.
Damn, I hate when people. What's fucking wrong with these people?
He's already up.
Anyways, he comes from the bottom. He come over from jail. 2 years. Boom.
Okay.
He comes up. PPP or some shit. I mean.
Okay.
And he loses everything. And now he's fucked up for the next 2 years. But you love him. You know what I mean? You've been with him. You live with him. What are you doing?
So if I was with him while he
leave him?
No, if I was with him while he was up And
While he was up.
And I know that he has the correct. I know that his mindset ain't broke because broke is a mindset, right?
Exactly.
So if I know that his
again?
mindset, broke is a mindset.
Exactly.
So if I know that his mindset ain't broke, then obviously I'm not gonna just leave the nigga that I'm in love with. I'm not superficial like that.
Fire. Miranda, how about you? Remember my question?
I agree.
Elaborate.
You have to be willing to grow with your person regardless of what they're going
So if
through.
he was up, if he was broke, got up, you watched him come up, and he lost everything, but it's taking him a while to just come back. Are you gonna help him, or are you gonna leave him, or are you gonna?
I'm gonna be his piece. We gonna get through it together.
What if he don't figure it out?
Shit, I'm gonna figure it out. The fuck?
I like that. I didn't say that. I asked that question.
I like that you said that, and both of you are with that. And this is what I wanted to talk about today. As a man that has come from taking care of women, I'm tired of that. All these girls that's doing that, I'll tell you why, and I'll give y'all the realest answer. It's gonna sound
Tell 'em,
crazy.
Don.
You can call me a hypocrite, what you could ever say, and I'm gonna give my resume. I done bought about 7 Rolexes. I done bought about 8 BBLs. I done bought about 7 cars. I done bought about 4 houses. 2 of them of which the women own. I've done it all. When you gotta fully take care of a girl and don't do shit for you. Again, and I mean this respectfully. If you make nothing that helps me, it does shit for me. And even when a girl makes her own money, they keep it in the end. Doesn't matter. I like a woman, like what she said. I got the house deposit. You use the VA loan. So we'll get with something. So if I want $1 million house, dealing with a girl like you.
Want a real one.
Yeah, I want a real one. I might only got to put $10,000.
Yeah.
And I will put the ring on that. You're 25, no disrespect. You'll do anything. And I mean that respectfully. If a guy's willing to put it down and he told you got the better credit, well, we'll use your credit to put mostly down and you give me 5, you'll do it. You're 25. You wouldn't put $5 grand down to own a home?
Hold on, am I gonna ruin my credit?
No, it's to get the house.
To get the house.
Oh.
Me and you together, I'm engaged to you, but you got better credit.
If he fuck up, it's still in your name.
Yeah, it's in your name. That's
I
a real
can tell you
name.
some real estate. I give you 30,000, but your
You can go
credit
get some money right
is the
now and
main
flip
one
a
that's
house.
used, and I subdo it. But your credit's the main one that gets used. I give you the $30,000 deposit.
You gonna have that shit in your name if
Your
you don't
credit
fuck
is in
that
your
up?
name, and I even sign a contract and say
You up.
she owns
And you can
70%,
take
I
that
get
shit from her
30%.
and
You
sell
with
those
it?
credits.
Answer honestly, don't fucking lie.
But just make sure you know that man.
Don't fucking lie.
Yeah, don't just make sure it's not no broke nigga doing a scam in your name. So that's
Yeah.
another
Exactly,
story.
and that's the thing now.
That's another
Like, you don't
story.
know who the
You
fuck
dealing with
you're
Papi, you dealing with a real man.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
I like how she already knew the answer. I like how she knew the answer to that. I like that. But, you know, there are good men out there.
Yeah,
and we
but
can't
you got to
do them.
remember there's good women too. I know you said that
There's a bunch of them.
I remember you said
I ain't
that
know-
you
it's not a
bought
bunch.
all these BBLs and all these houses and all these
Like
cars,
10.
but also I feel like
Trash
it's the women that you choose. I feel
Exactly.
like a lot of
That's what
people
I was
put
about to
pressure
say.
I was
on
gonna
us
say that.
women, like, oh, you should choose better, da da da. But a lot of the men who are like a little bit, jaded from love and stuff like that, it's because they need to choose better as well.
Yeah.
No
It goes on
disrespect
both
to you.
sides.
Yeah.
No disrespect to you either, but it sounds like you're chasing girls who like tricks.
Yeah.
Like, I've never asked a guy for a BBL or for a purse or for
You wanna know
fucking
something?
a chain. Or
You don't got no
nothing.
BBL.
100%.
No.
I'm going to tell you
Exactly.
why.
Nah, I just want you to
Yeah,
tell
it's the
camera.
type of woman
I'ma
that
tell
you
you
dealing
why.
with.
Nothing.
Real
done to
body.
me.
I like, and this is going to be the craziest thing I've ever said.
And you be saying some crazy.
I like women. I like women. I like women that have to take care of, and I'll tell you why. Because when you got a woman that you got to take care of, she ain't shit. And when you're done with her, it's easy to deal with her when she go fuck the next nigga. You know what it's like looking at a good woman that leaves your life knowing that she's doing his life
I ain't
better,
gonna
making
front,
it
Don.
better.
I feel like you just chose some wrong ones. You gonna find.
No, I'll tell you. I'm telling you the truth. Listen. I'm gonna tell you the
I
truth.
did too though.
No, but I'll tell you what.
I'm
I
single
lost-
as shit right now. Like
I
I be trying
lost
to find
one good woman. The
mean,
woman I lost my virginity to. We have my first child with. He's a beautiful kid. He's 14.
We just picked the wrong.
That
one,
was a
bro.
wonderful woman in my life. My son was 2 years old. She finally found a boyfriend. They're still together today. He's got a woman that cooks, cleans, and builds his life. They own a home together. They have a child together. They're engaged and getting married together.
Damn.
That was a good woman.
Does it hurt though?
Yeah.
Why does it?
Don't laugh,
She's
man.
a good, she's a good woman.
She watching this
envy-
right
you know
now.
what's crazy?
Listen,
I
shout out to
envy
you,
the
mommy.
relationship that the first mother of my child
You
has.
learn from it.
She's a good woman. But because I was
I
so
lost
hurt
some
from
good
that,
ones too.
I don't want no more good women. I chose the women that I was with because I can control them. It was easy.
So
You
you
buy him a
control them
Chanel,
too.
you buy him a Rolex, you buy him a car, you buy him this. They don't got shit going for themselves. They're trying to figure their life out. And while they're trying to figure it out, I'm building my life. And I'm able to control them. Men like women. Men with money like women they can control. Because when you lose those type of women and they go sleep with another guy, you already knew they was going to do that.
I like to build the women.
So you saying that it hurts less
win together.
when it's
That's
over?
It hurts less when you date a girl that you know that's just looking for tricks.
For the streets, okay.
Because you know that she's gonna. It takes those women that left me. It takes you 3 men to do what 1 man did. It takes 4 men to take care of you for a whole year, to pay your car notes, your electricity, your mortgage, or your rent.
But that's the girls that's looking for that.
Right. And that's why I said
some girls are looking for that.
I like those type of women so that when we're
he's
done,
saying he goes after them on purpose because when it's over, it hurts
that's
less.
That's why you feeling like how you feel because you keep choosing those ones. So you gotta.
I'll tell you the other truth. Ready for the truth?
Yeah, we ready.
I'm gonna admit this because if I get a good woman, I'm still gonna fuck up. And then I don't want to have to watch her be a good woman to another man.
Right.
Men
so
don't
he's
tell the truth.
like I said, he's trying to lessen the pain.
I'm lessening. I got pain one time in my life. I don't want it again.
You don't want to feel that pain.
I'd rather date a girl that I could watch, be a thought, and know she was going to do that from the beginning than watch a good woman that I did everything for, and her be a better woman to another man and make him better. Because my first baby mom made her man better.
That's
and they have a better life than I do now. I admit it. The girl that hurt me.
He's jaded.
He's jaded.
He's jaded.
She hurt me.
Yeah.
I never admitted that. I watched her and her husband have a beautiful life. And now I'm over here and she's the winner. She's the winner.
Yeah.
Shout
so she's the one that got away.
She's the one that got away.
Yeah.
But I like that.
I value being the one
like that. That's
being the one
number
that
2, 3, and 4.
I didn't even leave it. I ran. I took off. I escaped.
She's the
Yes.
winner.
I'm ready to
She's a runner. She's a drop star.
I dealt with that pain at 23, right? That was 12 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm 35.
You gotta put that song in
So how long you plan on being jaded for?
Till I'm 47. 47, you can have Papi.
Goddamn,
At 47, you can have Papi.
How long?
At 47, you can have Papi. At 47, I want a survival partner.
How old are you right now, though?
35.
So 12 years?
12 years, I'll find a survival partner. I don't want it right now.
So it's gonna be strictly about survival.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't give a fuck. Men lie all the time. I'm tired of this shit. You got a guy that got money and got looks, it's literally impossible. And I'm gonna talk about this. Let me tell you why it's impossible. I can wake up in the morning. Social media has ruined society.
Yeah.
If you're a man that looks good and you have money, I'm gonna tell the fucking truth right now.
Tell the truth, man.
I can't even be around a group of women that's with
females.
I can't even be around a group of women. And it's not even an arrogancy. This is just Papi. I can't be around a group of women that know who I am, and they can know I have a girl. Because I said 6 of them, 2 of them I'm gonna sleep with within the year.
I believe that because a lot of women out here, especially in LA, they just got their mind on the money. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't matter about their career.
Yeah.
I know women that are every type: nurses, correctional officers, police officers, federal marshals, FBI agents, girls that work in a lawyer's office, a lawyer, a girl that's military, a girl that's anything you name, a bartender.
Yeah.
They all done it with me.
Yeah, but it's not about the career. It's about the mindset. You know what I'm saying? So some women, the way that they grow up, they believe like, I have to get a man. I have to have a man to do this. I have to have a man to be considered successful. So, you know, they place that at a high value. So they're willing to bend the rules a little bit, you know, to get what they feel like they should have.
I just feel as though as being, and again, it's not even being arrogant. Just being, let's just call myself a half semi-attractive man. And I'm taking care
They call that medium.
Well, it's impossible to stay faithful. I've tried it.
What makes it impossible?
Man, you was faithful in your last situation.
I was for a little bit, but I'll tell you why it was impossible. Too many women throw it at you. It's impossible to be a good-looking man. Let me tell you something. You take care of a woman, right?
He told me it wasn't.
I don't think it's impossible.
It ain't.
Look at me.
I was faithful for.
I don't care what no man has ever told you.
My last
ready? It is impossible.
I don't think it's impossible either.
I want you. Let's talk about it.
I don't think it's impossible.
The president of the United States, Bill Clinton, was getting head in the back office.
Don't talk about Bill Clinton.
I'm telling you. Hey, yo, listen. I don't want to say celebrity's name. You name your favorite couple. He look good or he thinks he got money. Cheating. I'm tired of niggas.
But I feel like real niggas don't cheat.
Real niggas don't cheat.
Jeezy said that to fucking lie the other day.
Who is Jeezy?
Real niggas don't cheat.
I mean, I didn't see that. I don't know
what
what
I say all the time is, if he loves you,
shout out Kobe.
If he loves you, you won't find out. And I'm cool with that.
I love that. That's a woman with a head on her shoulder.
No high five.
Yeah, she don't want a high five because she like that.
But now give me a high five.
but that's the truth. And that's it. And I will say this, and again, I respect, and I mean this, and again, for any ex that sees this, I love all of you. Like I said, my ex-wife was the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. All the mother of my children were the best women in my life. Every girl I've ever been, when I think you were the best, it was me. It wasn't them. It was completely me. But she's telling the truth. They never found out. So I didn't have an infidelity.
Miranda, let me ask you this.
That
with my parents.
Miranda,
That's what
I told. If a girl was
Miranda,
having
let me ask you this.
Yes.
So, if you're dating a guy that you truly, truly love, he's doing everything right, you live with him, paying all the bills, and you do catch him cheating, are you gonna leave him? Are you gonna fix it?
Yes,
why not?
I already answered it. The answer is no. Thank you very much.
Let's be real.
The answer is no. She went through that before.
Let me finish.
It's full of game.
No. My first relationship, my little bad boy that I lost my virginity to, he cheated on me 24/7.
And she stayed with him.
And I stayed with him because I lost my virginity
do it again.
to him.
You should do it again. You gotta get the right one.
Now you're not tolerating.
But then
you gotta get the right one.
Okay.
You are beautiful. I watched you for years.
Get up.
Stand up again. She got it. Both of y'all are gorgeous.
No.
The right one, she'll do it again.
It's just like you've been through it, so you want to go through it again.
I'm in a different
But listen to the question that I said.
my life.
It's called
I'm
growth.
at a different point in my life where I'm not dealing with no bullshit. Oh, you're going out and you're not calling me that night?
Okay.
Like what?
Canceled.
I understand that. Ready? Mira.
So let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Are you dating somebody serious right now?
I'm not talking to nobody. My phone, I get text messages, of course, but like
It's
I'm
like
not
LA
responding. Like,
so you're just waiting.
I'm fine.
Fellas,
with that.
she's waiting. The right one.
I'm not even fucking waiting, and I'm not looking, and I'm not chasing.
Yeah, I'm at that place too in my life.
You're gonna
right
let
now.
God bring it to you.
The only thing I'm chasing right now is my bag and God.
Let's talk about
That's
that.
it.
Let's talk about that. What is your profession right now?
Period.
We didn't really talk about it.
I do a lot of things. I model for the side. I work at a store on Fairfax.
Because I know that you was a video vixen too, and you was in a lot of big rappers' videos, and I wanted to ask that too. Like, how do you feel being around a bunch of superstars? Like, have you ever been tempted? Have they ever came at you? Have they ever? You know what I mean? Because I know like you're real big. A lot of people from my town, and they're like, oh, who's this? They know you. You know what I mean? And you're like real exclusive. Like people can't really get next to you. So how does it feel? Like, do you know how to? Do you know how to? Are you like? Have you ever been tried? Have you ever been dated? Famous people, whatever. Like, elaborate on it. Like, talk to me.
Of course, like being around like rappers and just being around like that whole scene is you know, it's the industry, and I feel like. Just I
feel what you're saying though, because I did a lot of music videos too, and I feel like with the guys and just being around them,
I know
feel like
tempting. You around big superstars.
And like when you first
is it
start,
tempting? Is it like what is it?
So when you first
tell
start,
the fans, tell the people that want to hear.
When you first start,
because when they look into y'all, they're gonna look like, oh, this the girl that was in this and that and da da da.
Yeah.
I mean,
every time I'm on set, I'm very professional. Even like getting there is like even for sicko mode, like. I wasn't casted for that video. I literally flew
Future shit.
I flew out to Houston.
Yeah, she been in Future. All the big rappers, Dre, everybody. You already know.
I called my dad and I was like, Dad, please buy me a flight to Houston. Like, I want to just try and get on this video. And my homegirl at the time, Jay Milan, she actually was like, you can stay with me. Like, I'll get you on the set and just see if they'll
let you in the video.
video. Yeah. And I show up and like, it was like a 4-day shoot. First day, didn't really get luck, but they ended up putting me in this little clip, but I was like, nah, that ain't enough for me. I flew all the way out here, and I'm only gonna get that little clip.
Yeah, you got the look too. That's why.
So next day, I show up, hair and makeup ready. It was like 5 a.m. We show up to this pool set, and they already had the lead model already booked. She was like this dancer girl, really pretty girl. But last minute they were like, oh no, like we want the curly hair girl, and like it was kind of weird. Like the director was, or the producer girl was like hating on me. She was like, sorry, I don't know who you're talking about. She was like, the girl with the big hair. She was
yeah.
like, I really don't know who you're talking about.
They do that a lot too. Like they be really like blind hating on set sometimes.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I saw you in a lot of big videos. I remember the shit with Gunna with the Birkin shit. Was that
Birkin bag,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a fire.
Yeah, he wanted all the
He's like the
bad
main
bitches on
lead.
that.
Yeah, I saw you in a couple.
Miranda
That
been
shit
bad
was
since I met her.
Yeah.
Miranda was gorgeous in 2019 when
Yeah,
I
but
met her.
hold on.
I was going to jail.
Like, hold on, nigga.
I don't care. I was going to jail. I seen her. She was a bartender. I've always thought she was fired. I never talked to her because we have two different lifestyles, live in two different ways. But I've always thought this young girl is beautiful. She's also extremely too young.
Yeah, facts.
But I've always thought you were
she do her
amazing,
thing.
beautiful girl.
Well, that's why I want to
And very
ask.
respectful. I never heard nothing about you.
Have you ever dated somebody in the industry, like big rappers? Stuff. You want to say their name, but have you?
I
ever
honestly don't. That rappers are not my thing.
So you keep it professional with all the videos you've been in, the video vixen.
All of them.
You
I've
never
never
dated none of them.
That's
No.
why I've
No
always
white
had a
and
crush
one
on
night
her.
stands, nothing.
That's why I've always had a crush on this
official.
girl.
That's official.
She's always
None of them, not even one. Don't lie.
I believe her.
I swear to
She's
God,
never
I've
flirted
That's
with me.
official.
She
That's
never. I believe you because she's never flirted with me. She's always been professional. She's always been a wholesome girl.
That's official.
One Christmas, she got my son a PS5.
Y'all hear that?
She's a good girl. She posted, "Oh my God, I just want a PS5." I was like, "Let me get that off you right now." She came to my house.
What the hell am I gonna do with a PS5?
I was like, "Let me
Win
get
it?
that."
I won it in a raffle.
She wanted a rapper. She got like 900 off of me too.
Yeah,
She got the full price plus
thank
4.
you, thank
For real?
you.
Somehow, it was like 11, 1200. It was hot. My ex-wife was pregnant at the time. I was like, "Please come to my house. I'll bring it to you. I'll pay you extra gas." And she brought it to me.
That shit
Shout
went
out to
towards
her.
my rent, okay?
She was like,
That's official though. That the fact that you live in LA and you've been around a lot of different superstars and you can still hold your composure because you know in LA
That's what I was gonna tell
these
you
girls
too,
can't
like,
do that. Know what I
Even
mean?
just
But
being from LA,
that's
I
good.
feel like
Yeah.
just seeing like Drake all the time.
You get
or
used to
I
it.
saw Tiger
Yeah,
the other
it's
night.
like,
it was
yeah.
like it's just nothing, honestly, to me. Like,
Nah, facts. But a
And
lot
plus,
of people,
what
you gotta
do
think about the world. The world look at it like it's so.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm from New York, so we don't be. It's not so accessible to be around superstars in New York like it is out here.
Yeah.
Out here, it be regular. Like we already know, we done been around all the superstars. We
Yeah.
chilling, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But when
Yeah.
you're in New York, people like, oh my God, like they be asking me, yo, you was around this person, and I'll be forgetting. I'm like, oh
Yeah, yeah, like
all my
That's it, it
family
is what
be
it is.
like
Yeah.
so crazy.
It looks so
Yeah.
So you know your family
No.
members probably look at you like you're a superstar.
My
You're the
family-
superstar of the family. Like that's how it is.
The
My
family
family look
celebrity.
at me like.
She did family celebrity.
When I
Yeah,
came out in
family
single mode, they
celebrity.
literally got me a whole
Yeah.
cake. Like they was celebrating me. I was just
Yeah.
like,
You the family celebrity, girl.
You just like I'm just working. You're like I'm just working. Man.
Yeah, I'm just getting
That's
my work
official.
in.
That's
what is it gonna take nowadays for a man to get with you? I want to know the real answer for a black queen.
Well, I'm
we
not.
go on a good date.
Uh-huh.
We went on 4 dates. Everything's been great. We've been texting for 2-3 months. We went on a dates now been 3 weeks. Are you letting him hit?
what happened to the lover boy?
Letting
That's
him
still
hit.
lover boy.
Lover boy.
Letting him hit.
Miranda.
How y'all gonna exchange energy?
Well, for me, it's kind of like it depends on what the intention is between us. Cause like,
Intention is a relationship.
So how long does it take?
You're beautiful and you got good energy. You're a Marine vet. No man comes in a woman's life like you or yours, and y'all both are good women, and they're just trying to hit. Nobody's trying to hit. Either
Right.
man's trying to. If you got a bum guy, he's trying to be with you for a long time. He's trying to live up off you. Or
Right.
if you got a guy with money, he wants to be with you for a long time. Your young, pretty self, you got both. If he's a bum, he wants to live up under you and still be with you.
Yeah.
You got a guy with money. Every guy cuffs on you. I've seen it. I know that for you. So every guy that's gonna be with you wants to be with you for a long time. I
Right.
want to know the serious answer because I want to know everything about all walks of women in life. There's no wrong answer. We've been talking for 2-3 months on the text. We've been dating for 3 weeks. We've been out 5 times. It's the 6th date.
Is he hitting it or not?
Does action happen?
me personally, I'm gonna have to say nah.
Insanity. You,
Wait, what?
Sign
Can you
up.
repeat the question?
me and you've been texting for 2. Because who cares about?
But hold on.
Me and
You
you've been
don't go
texting 2-3
chemistry,
months.
none of that.
I mean, yeah, we can have all the chemistry in the world, but I'm 29 years old now, so I
saying now.
have to be intentional. Maybe when I was 25, 26, 24, whatever, like
So-
I would have been like, yeah. But for me now, I don't have space
So you're
to make those
you're doing
type
a
of.
90-day rule for a guy right now.
No, I'm not doing a 90-day
Yeah, we
rule.
talking
But
about,
he's
like,
told you
present
3
tense?
weeks, a month, and you still was like, no.
No, it's not even that. It's to me, it's about. I need to know what your intentions are with me because
So
I'm a
if you're
God-fearing
vibing
woman,
with him, he's
and
doing everything he needs to do, and his intentions is he wants to wife you after a month. You're not giving him some pleasure?
if he want to wife me, then what he waiting on?
You want to know why
I'm
in the
just
4th
saying.
week?
If he know what he want, then go.
All right, so
what engagement at?
If you see the intention,
what we doing?
Tell him now.
What we doing? I'm ready to have kids. What we doing?
All right, I like girls like you.
Like what?
You're a crazy woman.
I'm not crazy. I'm very sane.
Because I'm crazy like that. Because you know what type of girl you're
what we doing?
Like,
what the fuck is we doing?
3-4 weeks.
We ain't about to be sitting here playing.
You ain't got no kids, no nothing, right?
Yes, and I'm not finna play with nobody.
Week, I'm buying you a rollie or I'm doing something wild.
You better do something big.
I'm putting a ring on your finger. I've done it in my last relationship.
I'm gonna need to see something big.
I'm doing that. I'll put a ring on your fucking finger by the third.
Yeah.
Again, this is entertainment purposes. It's not something I'm saying I want to sleep with this woman. This is what we're gonna find out with this woman. Now, if it's
but do you want to know why though?
I'll put a ring on it. I'm wild like that. I did that with a girl. I was with her for 30 days. On the 30th day, I put a $16,000 rollie on her wrist. I was like, here. She's like, are you? I was like, yeah, I want you. You're gonna be mine for years. So we ended up being together for years.
Yeah.
I'll take over your rent. Start buying your car notes, whatever.
Right.
I've done that.
But this is the reason why I say that though, because you gotta think about it. I got niggas in my DM like clockwork. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can go on 5 dates with any nigga. I don't care about no dates. I don't care about none of that shit. What is we doing?
Can we take a shot?
Doing?
I like
I
that.
got no time for that. I want my eggs cracked.
I like a woman like you. That's real. She don't want to play no games.
Can we take a shot?
Listen, you don't.
All of us take a shot.
You don't want to play no more fucking games.
No more games. What we doing?
That's real. That's reality.
What we doing?
That's reality. That's reality, though. I like a woman like you. That is extreme energy right there.
Oof.
What you're basically saying.
That's good.
Yeah, we've been talking for 2 months, all month, and we finally went on dates 5 times. What are we doing? I like that. You're not sleeping around just to be a body.
I'm not. No, that shit is over. That's like, that's young shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown ass woman. I know what I want out of life, and I know what direction I'm headed in. Either I'm gonna get there with you, or I'm gonna get there with the next nigga without you. What we doing?
I like that. Now, Miranda, 25, 98, the wildest era there is. I really don't even have respect for that era. And again, respectfully, I'm saying that because my youngest brother was at age. Rest his soul. But
25
I know his baby mama, and I've seen all the women after that. They're mentally challenged. Me and you talking 2 months, because I live in out of state. I live out here, whatever, 3 weeks. On a 6th date, we're getting it in?
6 dates?
Yes. 6?
I mean, are we like out the country?
Right. You gotta take me somewhere.
We're in the country. We went on 5 dates here.
I'm just kidding.
No, you're not. I'm gonna be honest. If I take you on vacation,
is like the setting right? Like, do I feel right?
So, all right, we went on 4 dates.
It gotta be a vibe now.
Do I feel
gotta be a
safe
vibe
with
now.
you?
Okay,
Like,
so
are
look,
you giving me
we've been on 4 dates.
that type of peace of mind where I can just relax and give myself to you? Like,
Yeah. That's a lot to ask for, right?
Girl,
That's a lot to ask for.
Miranda. That was a song back in the day. Yo.
Ooh, so
I feel you on
basically,
that, mommy.
4 dates. The 4th date, I'm telling you, let's go. I'm telling on myself, but let's go to Puerto Rico and the Bahamas. I tell you on the 4th date, let's go to Puerto Rico and the Bahamas. I'm not posting nothing. You said what?
I've been wanting to go to Puerto Rico.
So the 4th date, I'm telling you, on the 4th date, let's go to Puerto Rico. The 5th date, we're meeting up just to get the date planned. When we go on that first vacation, I haven't hit yet, and I'm gonna tell you straight up on the 5th date, probably on the 4th date when I talk about vacation. Again, I'm gonna say it respectfully. I'm going to say it respectfully, but I'm saying it aggressively because I am an aggressive man. I want to see you on an island. I'd rather do it looking at the ocean. Are we getting it in when we go on vacation?
Yes.
Respect. I like that.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah.
On vacation?
We've been dating the same thing. They 4 weeks, 3 weeks. We're on date number 4. I'm talking about. I make you feel comfortable.
And we go out the country?
You out the country to 6 days.
Hey. It is, yeah. We living our best life.
Nasty.
But niggas be sleep on that shit though. Like they don't understand. Like all it takes is a little bit of effort. You can always, change somebody's mind. But it's like, what effort are you willing to put in to get it to that extent? Nobody's going for that basic bare minimum shit no more. It's 2023.
She getting nasty. Both.
Are you giving head with
And
both
we
hands?
in Puerto Rico? Nigga, we on the balcony with it.
We understand.
We in Puerto Rico. Like in Puerto Rico.
So you getting the guac 3000 type shit?
If we in Puerto Rico.
I like the honesty.
You get me? That's different. That's effort. You put in effort.
Once he put the effort, guac 3000. Just know that.
It's an experience.
Yeah, it's an experience, you know.
So guys, the ladies telling y'all firsthand, don't play around and take it a bossa nova.
No.
Take on a vacation.
First of all, people get robbed there.
Yeah. No.
I'm just saying.
About it, Bossa Nova needs to get
That's a
shut
fact.
down.
That's a fact.
I've seen it multiple
Keep your gun.
times.
Yeah, because it's open so late.
Yeah.
Keep it. Men, when you come to LA, check in with the gangsters and keep a gun. Because if you don't, niggas gonna rob you if you got jewelry and shit. And if you let your shit go,
I like
you
to
good.
feel safe.
I mean, so shorty want to feel
facts.
safe. So have your gun on you, and if you don't have it if you ain't like that. I mean, if you're not, go somewhere else. I mean, that's simple.
No, that's a fact.
Anyways.
And that's full of game. God bless.
Yeah. We want to end it right.